and then you start bumping that up as you continue to dial in the best settings for your streaming environment. I will also link the recommended resolution and bitrate settings from the official Twitch page in the description below that will provide you some guidelines on the ceilings for those settings. Generally, if your connection and or PC are being bogged down at all, you can ease the bitrate back or CPU usage setting until you find a stabilized and smooth output and a frames per second that looks
by 40 we'll use for things like overlay and turn down the music just a skosh here. Calling a fresh install of OBS or Streamlabs OBS to getting everything set up for screen recording or live streaming. But today we're focusing primarily right here in the video tab. This is our comfort zone for the day. So our base canvas is currently 2560 by 1440, which is not the native resolution of this monitor. This monitor is a 3440 by 1440 21 by 9 aspect ratio ultra wide monitor, and if you are streaming, you're going to be outputting in either 720p or 1080p depending on your rig, and also the amount of viewership that you're trying to target. A lot of people can't view 1080p content depending on their home internet and the bit rate that's available to them. But this is actually the method that I do prefer. Granted, I do have to drag my screen around, but I primarily cover gaming news articles, so I can kind of just drag it over and most of the information is going to be right here, and then I have my webcam over here. However, this does get real tricky when I start actually doing some gameplay because you're missing out on a good portion of the screen. That's not acceptable. Now, what you can do is right click on the image and go to transform and then go to fit to screen. And as you see now, you have these black borders here. I'm going to go ahead and move my webcam and frame. And now everything is in picture, as you can see here. But what a lot of streamers that use ultra wide monitors are going to do is use this blank space up here with these black borders, these bezels, if you will, to put a lot of their stream information, such as their socials or their top donations or their subscriber count. Maybe just a cool overlay or wallpaper with their theme colors. These are things you're going to have to get creative with to make up for this hindrance that we have to deal with an ultra wide monitor. Another option that you do have would be to right click, go to transform yet again, and go stretch to screen. And now, as you can see, this is stretched out here. Oh god, I got just my frame and not my entire webcam. There we go. Move that sucker right up there. So as you can see, this is filling up the majority of the screen. Videos on a Apple product and exported is going to be downscaling. Where of news content, you're doing a resolution. So three things: to be sacrificing more live content, beneficial for you ultra wide monitor, as well as a join button on the video. Then the exporting the like YouTube do allow higher resolutions while you're live, as well as higher bit rates. However, Twitch caps you to 6,000. However, Twitch caps you to a bit rate of 6,000 unless you are partnered, and Facebook Gaming also does the same. They're actually kind of wonky with some of their bit rates and whatnot. But in essence, this